Chasing purpose is not free. Chasing purpose costs more than people think. It costs stability, it costs certainty, it costs sleep, it costs comfort, and sometimes even the approval of the people we love the most, or the approval of the people who are around us. When you're choosing to chase purpose instead of a paycheck, you trade a clear path for one you have built yourself. You trade a clear path for one that you have to build yourself step by step. The money doesn't come right away. The fear shows up often. The doubt shows up often. Doubt becomes your roommate. But so does growth, and so does clarity. And slowly, as you dive in the journey of your purpose, your life starts to feel like yours. That's the price of purpose. And for me, it's worthy. For me, chasing my purpose is worthy over any paycheck. So in this video, I'm going to dive you into the thoughts, the tips, the tricks that at least for me I already understood, that I have to go through, or I must understand. It's not if, since I'm already serious and diving into chasing my purpose instead of a paycheck, I had to have these things clear. And I made this video because I'm aware that I'm not the only person who wants to chase the purpose, their calling, the dreams, the goals. Somebody who wants to have a life that feels like theirs and not a life that feels like a paycheck. Chasing your purpose and a paycheck is the difference between meaningful work, intentional work, purpose-focused work, and financial security. It highlights the emotional, psychological, and sometimes financial cost of choosing to follow a deeper sense of calling or fulfillment over the comfort and predictability of a steady income. I took some time to dive into this topic. So I'm going to be presenting to you what resonates with me. I have it in this screen. That way I know what I want to talk about and why I want to talk about it, but I gave myself a structure that I choose to follow in this video. Pen and paper always. While chasing your purpose will lead to a more authentic, aligned life, it doesn't come free. It requires sacrifice that are often unseen, underestimated, or misunderstood by others. That's why I understand the people who choose or who settle for a paycheck. I understand. Because the sacrifice that comes with going for your purpose, a lot of people choose to not have the mental endurance for that. That's your choice. The same way you choose a paycheck, I choose a purpose. Purpose and paycheck. Meaning, stability. A paycheck represents safety, routine, and external validation. You do the work and you are compensated, regardless of how much meaning it holds. Have you ever been like, well, I'm working, for example, I'm going to use the fast food industry. No shame, and I'm not putting down nobody who works at a fast industry. If it's just, I'm using it for example. When you go to your work, you do the work, and you are compensated, you are paid every Friday or every 2 weeks or every 1 week, regardless of how much meaning it holds. Regardless of how much meaning it holds for you to place a burger, you're still getting paid, regardless of the meaning. Purpose, on the other hand, comes with uncertainty, emotional, mental labor, and delayed gratification, or certainty. And most people break down. Whenever the situation becomes uncertain, they break down. They get scared because we fear the unknown. You don't know if you're going to make money next month when you are with your purpose. You don't know if you're going to make money in 5 years, in 10 years. You don't know if you're going to make money next month, next week. There is no certainty of income. There is none. But you still choose the purpose route. It also comes with emotional labor. You have to study and think before you act and think before you take a step. Why? Because when you are chasing your purpose, you become your own boss. You do the payroll, you do everything because it's on you. There is no manager, you are your manager. There is no boss, you are your boss. So that emotional labor of managing yourself, other people choose to not go through that, but me, I choose to go through that. You had to study, you had to think, you had to study the word that you are putting out there. You have to study your craft and work on your craft to sharpen your craft. That's the emotional labor. And delay gratification. I think there's this video that always goes around. They tell you, will you get 1 million today or 10 millions in 10 years? If you delay gratification, you're going to choose 10 millions in 10 years. But if you don't, you're going to choose the million today, right now. It might not pay right away, or even ever. There is no certainty it's going to pay. But it feeds something deeper, your source of meaning and impact. It might not pay today or ever. But the fact that you are doing something that you know is your purpose feeds something deeper in. You have this sense of fulfillment, this sense of joy, this sense of peace internally. You just feel it. It doesn't come with money though, because it might not pay right away. That's why people be like, well, for example, content creation, which is something that I'm consistent in pursuing it. I dedicate a lot of my time and energy into this because I want to, I choose to, and because why not? They start 1 week, there's nothing. 2 weeks, nothing. 3 weeks, nothing. 1 month, oh my God, this is not working. This is not for me. What? Oh wow, let me go get a job. They go 6 months, no result, they're gonna give up, they're gonna quit. It's easy to give up, it's easy to quit. You don't need no type of nothing. You just choose to quit and give up and that's it. But I always ask them, you're gonna be in a job that you hate for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. But you cannot go on your purpose for 10, 20 years, for 5, 6 months, even if you don't see results. Just because of the security of the paycheck. Choose the security of your purpose. The security of your calling. The security that, hey, I'm going to do this. And I know, as long as I got myself, it's going to be all right. Purpose gives you a deeper sense of meaning and impact, that your life become so much joyful when you have when you know your purpose. I'm telling you, I wake up excited. I wake up on fire. I wake up great. I wake up in bliss. Because I have another day to share my purpose. I have another day to express my purpose. Another day to express my calling. I have another day of creating, of building, of developing. Another day of teaching. Another day of inspiring. Because I already know my purpose. And every day I get to experience my purpose. That gives me personal joy. And also whenever somebody going to send me a message, oh, thanks to your video, I believe in myself. Thanks to your video, I'm out of a toxic relationship. Thanks to your video, I have my confidence in myself. Thanks to your video, I can come on internet and be myself without caring about people's opinion. That impact, that lasts forever. You get paid on Friday, you use that money and you pay your bills. What is the impact? You pay your bills, okay. But somebody that can have an impact, and we all know that. People can forget about anything, about anyone, but they will never forget how you made them feel. I think it was Maya Angelou who said that. If I'm mistaken, you can quote me in the comments. But people can forget anything. People can forget about anyone, but they will never forget how you made them feel. That's your impact. That's your legacy. I know some of you don't care about the impact you have on other people. I know some of you are careless about your action, about your thoughts, about your whatever you do. That's not me. I care about what I do. I care about what I think. Me, not what other people think. I care about me being good with myself. Me going to sleep with a peace of mind, with a clear conscience. Me going to sleep knowing that I don't wish evil on no one. There is no evil in my heart. There is no hate in my heart. And it's all love. I go to sleep peacefully. And I fall asleep easily. A lot of you don't fall asleep easily because of your nightmares. Because the consequences of your actions are eating you up. Because the consequences of your thought, the consequences of what you do every single day cannot bring you peace. You're always looking around. Oh, you're always checking your phone. Oh, you don't feel safe because you know your actions are not producing nothing good in your own life. And you know that. The price of chasing your purpose instead of a paycheck, this sentence alone reminds me that while many aspire to live with purpose, few are prepared for what it actually demands. Me, I choose to be prepared for what my purpose demands. I choose it anytime, any day. Because the price to pay by chasing your purpose is not just financial. The cost of chasing your purpose includes emotional volatility, highs of creativity, lows, rejection, higher creativity, lows, medium, rejection. It might work, it might not work out. What is happening? Why is not happening? Emotional volatility, isolation. People might not understand or support your choice, and that's okay, because you know you are choosing your purpose over people's opinions. That's something that I have experienced from my early age, because since a younger age, I never understood what I found myself always seeking to be alone, or always just being left alone. But don't get me wrong though. When I was growing up, me being left alone, for some time it worked. But then I had to unlearn certain patterns because I found myself not expressing my feelings or my thoughts or my ideas to other people. Because I was like, oh no, you know what, never mind. I will deal with myself. I will deal with it myself. I will talk it in. I don't have to talk about it. It wasn't working anymore. So from years back, I started being like, you know what? I'm going to say my truth. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to let you know how I feel, what I think. Even if you don't like it, even if you don't want to be with me, I will let you know, hey, I love you. I don't want to lose you. If you be like, oh my God, you're so annoying, get off my face. At least I told you how I feel. And I can live with that. I can live with the fact that I express my truth. I can live with that. So now I'm okay saying I'm hurt. I'm okay saying I don't understand. I'm okay saying it's my fault. I'm okay saying I want to be with you. I'm okay saying can you teach me? I'm okay saying I need to work on myself because this is my fault, this is my issue, this is my mistake. I'm okay saying all of that. But I would say intentional isolation. I already know a lot of people don't understand my choices, and that's okay. It's not on them to understand it. They don't have my purpose, they don't have my vision. So why would I want them to understand it? They don't have to. If they do, great. If they don't, okay. A lot of things I do when it comes to my content, a lot of people don't understand it. I remember there was a time when I used to live I was living, before I moved here where I am now, I used to live in an area where I had access to trees. And if you know me, you know I love nature, I love trees. So and I post videos of me working out in a tree. Then somebody go ask my best friend, is your friend okay? Why does she do videos on trees? Is she losing her mind? Do we need to take her to the psychiatric? I'm worried about your friend. She does videos on trees. And every time my best friend will come and share with me those ideas, the next day I will go and do another video. Because I get it. People might not understand my choices. People might not understand the choices, the ways I choose to express my creativity. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. So when you are after your purpose, you have to be okay with people not understanding you. Self-doubt. Without a clear path or validation, your inner critic gets louder, especially when you have been trained, you have been conditioned to chase the paycheck, chase the paycheck, chase the paycheck, especially when you have been conditioned, you have been trained to always go for the paycheck, the paycheck, the paycheck. When you find yourself without a clear path, you're like, oh, well, I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. And you're like, well, yeah. And then another point, sacrifices. You might have to give up material comfort, delay dreams like home ownership, or live on a tight budget. But that's intentional. And that's temporary because you know that, hey, I'm making this sacrifice because I know where I'm going, because I know the life I want. So your budget, you might, okay, I know I want to do this, but let me invest this money in equipment. Let me invest this money in my creativity. Let me invest this money in learning skills, developing myself. Let me invest this money into improving my self-image, my self-consciousness. Let me use this money instead of investing outside, let me invest inside. You made those sacrifices of intentionally putting your money into you, instead of putting your money out of you. Because it's not just a career choice. It's a shift in identity, lifestyle, and values. Pursue your purpose is a shift in identity, lifestyle, and values. Then we have delay rewards and instant gratification. A paycheck is immediate. Purpose is often, if not, a long, long game. You might spend months or years planting seeds before anything grows. At least for me, every time I put a video out there, that's a seed I'm planting. That's a seed I'm planting. Every time I journal, every time I meditate, every time I pray, every time I write a book, every time I work out, every time I give a motivational speak, every time I go on one-on-one with somebody, every time I reply to a comment on or a message on Instagram or on TikTok. With all my videos, I'm planting seeds. I know they will grow. The growth might take years. That's okay. But I know when all the seeds I'm planting will flourish and the trees, oh, that's forever. When you are chasing your purpose, you might spend months or years planting seeds without nothing growing. That's why you have to believe in yourself before anything or anyone believes in you. Because the journey of going after your purpose requires patience, resilience, and deep trust in yourself. Deep trust that no matter what happens, you're going to be all right. No matter what happens, you got it. No matter what happens, you're going to find a way. No matter what happens, you're going to do it. No matter what happens, you're going to overcome it. No matter what happens, you're going to find a way. No matter what happens, you're going to get yourself in a good state. No matter what happens, as long as you got yourself, everything is going to be all right. Deep trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. Trust in your abilities. Trust in your internal power. Trust in the things that you can. Trust in you. That no matter which country I go, no matter the state of the economy system, no matter the weather, I got myself. I'm going to be all right. Freedom with a cause. Absolutely. Chasing purpose might give you more freedom, time, creativity, and ownership of your day, which I know all of us want. But that freedom comes with no clear roadmap, no guarantee of success. I don't have a guarantee of success, but I choose to train myself and to have faith that everything will work out. There is nothing guaranteeing me that this video I'm making this video I'm making today, is going to bring success to my life. I mean, the fact that I can make it, to me, is already successful. Now, when we're talking about financial gains, there is no guarantee to me that this video is going to bring me millions or billions or hundreds of dollars. But guess what? I choose to believe it will. I don't have a guarantee, but I have the faith that it will. I have the belief that it will. And there is no clear roadmap. I won't tell you I'm going to do exactly this. I can tell you what I wish to do, what I plan to do, what I intend to do. But in that road, so I have to adjust. And also the burden of self-direction. As I said earlier, you become your own boss. You become your own manager. So you have to direct yourself. You become your own leader. Now you have to give yourself direction that, hey, we're going to make it work, but this is the plan. This is what we're going to do. You got to apply yourself that, hey, discipline, consistency. We're going for this. We're going. Not because there is no boss expecting you to be at work at 7. You're going to just lay down and cross your legs and expect life to come and work for you. Oh, no. If you think that's what purpose look like, well, rethink again. You are not just the worker. You are the manager. You are the boss. You are the strategist. You are the executor. You are the motivator. You are the personal assistant. And often you are your own biggest obstacle. Because once you start thinking in fear and thinking that you might not or you might yes, now you become your biggest obstacle. And 5, which is the last point, the deeper message of the fact of what the deeper message of pursuing or chasing your purpose instead of a paycheck is courage. Courage to step out of the norm. Courage to be alone. Courage to do what you think is going to work out, even if other people tell you it's not going to work out. Courage to do what you feel is right, even when other people tell you it's not right. Courage to stand by yourself for so long without nobody clapping for you, nobody supporting you, nobody cherishing you. But you're just going to stand because you got your dreams, your goals, and your hopes. Courage. It challenges the comfort of conformity and there's people to seek more than just survival. Because when you have a paycheck, you know you have to be at work. You have a specific schedule. I got to do this. I'm going to get paid this. But when you pursue your purpose, there is no this. There is this, and it's all worthy. Because your purpose is worthy, because you are worthy. There is a reason you have that purpose. There is a reason you have that calling. There is a reason you have that dream. There is a reason I dream of building a school in my home country. I don't dream of building a strip club in my home country. There is a reason I dream of driving a G-Wagon. I don't dream to drive a Nissan, for example. I wouldn't mind driving it, but that's not my dream. And there's a reason you dream to be a soccer player and not a basketball player. There's a reason you dream to be a stay-home wife and not a hustler with a job. There's a reason why you want to have a 9 to 5 and you dream to work for yourself. All the dreams you have is divine assignment, is divine calling. That is the reason you have that specific goal, that specific dream. And the fact that you can dream it, that's a confirmation to you that you are meant to create it, you are meant to experience it, you are meant to build it. Challenge to conform, to go against the normal. And going out, pursuing your purpose, dares you to seek more than just survival. Dares you to seek more than just survival. It dares you to live. Live not surviving, but live intentionally and live thriving. And you can romanticize the journey of you pursuing your purpose. That's what I do. Everything that I go through, I'm like, oh, it's all right. It's all right. Freedom, isn't it free? And by you going after your purpose, you just pay for it in a different currency. Freedom, isn't it free? You just pay for it You just pay for it in a different currency. And that currency is purpose instead of a paycheck. And that currency is purpose instead of a paycheck. And that currency is purpose instead of a paycheck. So, to all the people out there like me that are choosing the purpose, choosing to dream big, choose to follow their heart instead of a paycheck, we got it. We have always do, and we always do, and we will always do. Let me know in the comment what is your purpose. Let me know in the comment what is your dream, so we can connect among creatives. And if any of the points I covered help you in any shape or form, put it in the comments as well. What is your biggest takeaway from this video? What is the truth that resonated with you in this video? And to all my gems out there, drop a gem in the comment. Drop a gem in the comment. And I love y'all. To all my gems, I love y'all.